I think the night after WrestleMania, Enzo and Cass are getting called up.
Nope.
You don't think so?
Nope. Why should they? I don't think they've deserved it.
A lot of NMA here.
I don't think they deserve to be on the main roster right now.
What about American Alpha?
They do, but I don't think Enzo and Cass do. I just don't think Enzo and Cass have done enough that, like, now they're going to be in WWE, they're going to win all these titles. Like, I don't think they've really... I can't, like, think of, like, that one match Enzo and Cass that was so good.
Other than...
London, but that was...
The
ending was really good.
The match was really good.
The ending was really good. I don't think the whole match was really good.
The match was really good.
The ending was really good. I'm a realist. Graham's just a positive person. Besides that match, I can't think of another.
No, I agree. I can't think of one.
Like, they're entertaining act, but they're like that's like the Godfather. Like, he was entertaining. It doesn't make him good.
No, I mean there's a difference here. You said they don't deserve to be in the main roster, which I'm not going to dispute. I mean, I think they do.
How they deserve to be in the main roster?
Because they've done all there is to do in NXT. They're not going.
That's not true at all.
They're not going to win the tag team.
They haven't done that.
That's what I'm saying, but they're not going to go after the tag team championships. Why? Because they've already had their opportunity and they lost.
Why do they deserve to get brought up then? If they
because they're so over at this point, and the tag team division, the main roster, needs them more than NXT does. We have a few tag teams in the main roster. But like you said, you don't care about the Usos. They're overdone. The Dudley Boys had their shot. League of Nations are a bunch of losers. Lucha Dragon should break up. And we have the New Day. New Day versus Enzo and Cass could be very entertaining, albeit for a short period of time.
And then what happens after they beat them?
Then you move on to something else.
Like
Maybe
who?
they switch up the division.
Like who?
But that's providing more opportunities than if they didn't get called up. What do you do if they don't get called up?
Then you have Y2J and freaking... Yeah, Y2AJ.
That's not a long-lasting team.
Okay.
I like the tandem, but I don't think...
Check now. Guaranteed our champion's going to WrestleMania.
Do you think so?
Yep.
I think
if anything, it would be more impressive if Enzo and Cass beat them if they beat the New Day.
Yeah, that's true.
Being two pretty much Hall of Famers. Legends.
I don't think that's a pay-per-view match, though.
It's not a pay-per-view match. No.
It's a great match, but I don't think it's going to be like a babyface versus babyface tandem.
I don't think...
If anything,
I think Enzo and Cass are just big because they're in NXT. I think once they go to the main roster,
you think they'll fail?
People will give two shits. They're not that entertaining, I don't think.
So getting back to the original question.
I'm going real NMA right now.
That's
fine.
My
real feelings on Enzo and Cass.
That's fine, but the question still stands. You say that you don't want them on the main roster, or they don't deserve to be part of the main roster. That's your opinion, and that's fine.
Yes.
But my question to you is, do you think they'll be on the main roster? That's a different thing. Like, I don't like fucking, what's her name? Like, I don't know. I'm trying to think of Elias Sampson. Elias Sampson is a perfect example. I don't care about him. I don't want him on the main roster. Will he be on the main roster? No. But if he was, I mean, could he be? Maybe.
He could, but he just failed.
No, I'm just saying.
I just don't think they'll, like... I don't know. I feel like the crowd loves the Usos, especially Usos, and they've been... Like, they've been so overdone that it's, like, the point that, like, how can you still like them? Like, I like them, but it's not like I go, like, woo! Because every time they come out, it's the same thing every time.
Yeah.
The Dudley Boys...
I think change up the act.
Yeah, Dudley Boys, I think, are more over than Enzo and Cass would be. I think, like I said, if they go to, like, Alabama or Corpus Christi, then no one would give a crap. They had to go to, like, Chicago, their after WrestleMania crowd, and, like, a couple other cities where people actually care.
Because I feel like if they were booked right, you think people still wouldn't care?
But just because I think the thing is, like, if they...
I think people wouldn't care if they were booked like a bunch of losers.
Yeah, but even if they win, I don't think people would care that much.
You don't think so? You don't... Basically, in a nutshell, what you're saying is that you don't think that their gimmick is main roster. Not worthy, but main roster wouldn't... There's a lot of gimmicks. The Vaudevillains are a perfect example.
They would never make it in the main roster.
They're barely making it in NXT as it is.
Yeah, exactly.
They get a reaction. I popped when they came out in
Brooklyn.
Oh, my
God.
But in the main roster, that act would not get over.
No.
It's
just like the Ascension. They're very gimmicky, and they didn't get over.
I think they had more of a shot than the Vaudevillains did.
Yes,
Just because they were... Out of the gate, they were made to look like, a Legion of Doom ripoff.
Yeah, that was the WWE's fault.
Yeah, that was their fault.
They just kept them with the black attire that they could have...
Maybe. There was more of a chance. I don't even know if then they would have gotten over, but still.
So at this point, they're dead in the water.
They're dead in the water. They're damaged goods by this point. I don't see them ever really... Unless they really try to put forth like an extra effort to repackage them, which I don't think they will because they don't care about these guys. They'll just bring in another tag team. They don't need the Ascension. They're not imperative for their tag team division. They're calling up another... They're not calling up, but they're bringing in another tag team from Japan to NXT pretty soon. So the more tag teams they bring in, they'll just try to sign the Young Bucks or something. They don't need the Ascension.
I don't think Enzo and Cass will be successful on the main roster.
I think there's a chance they won't be, but do you think they are main roster bound?
I think they will go to the main roster, but I don't think it's...
You don't think they'll last, though?
No.
We'll see. Find out. I think they are heading up the night at the WrestleMania.